I'm back in Mittagong after nearly a decade, and I thought I'd pop in and see how the Mittagong Maltings are looking. This is a place that we explored back in 2017-18, and then we came here in 2020, I think it was, early 2020, and all these fences had gone up and security was pretty good. I just want to see in the last 5 years if it's remained the same, and it looks like it has. God, we had some fun at this place. If you want to see, look at all the wood ducks. If you want to see videos of our explores, go to playlists and click on the year 2017. You'll find a whole lot there, and then you'll also find some from 2018 in the playlists. There's a staircase, a floating staircase up the top there that takes you on top of the silos. I remember climbing that, and it's not there isn't much holding that staircase, let me tell you. I don't even know if it's still up, but we explored everything. The Tooth's building is over there in that other paddock, but someone's maintaining it. You can see the grass is nice and short. There is a little bit of graffiti here from the locals, but I can remember coming. That graffiti looks new. Here we go, see? I bet you can get in. Up there on that sandstone wall up there, that graffiti looks new to me. I'll have to compare the front or the side of this building with the pictures that we took 8 years ago, 9 years ago. There was an alarm system that turned on when you walked up there. We came in from the other side. See the fence right on the other side? In 2020 we came around that side as well, and on that end the alarm system triggers and it says warning, and then it said calling security or whatever. There's a particular CCTV in use, which I believe. So the fence has been cut, so someone's fixed it up here. So people have got in the last 5 years, but it's still looking pretty good. Over here you can see where the fence is definitely. This will be kids at night, because these security patrols, who knows where they're based. I remember the signs back then, it was like a Wollongong based security company. So to fix this, so they have cut it, but it's looking pretty good at the moment. The CCTV's around that corner a little bit. So I don't think we're going to get into here and have a look. It's a little bit too risky. I'm down here with a friend staying at her place. We're going to go and see or do a waterfall tomorrow. It's been a long time since I've managed to film some waterfalls. And here's the other paddock over here. We've explored that building straight up there. And the Tooth's building with the Horse of Kent is right there. There it is. See, I don't know if you can see the rafters up the top there, the beams, but there is footage, a drone footage of me right up in those rafters back in 2017. So like I said, go to playlists, click on 2017, and just look for the Mittagong Maltings. How you going, wood ducks? Do you remember me? I'd say you weren't even alive back then. And I think this was the residence here where they lived. I can't get a real good shot of the Tooth building. You can from the other side up there. I might drive up that side there and film a little bit on the side of that the Tooth's premises up there. Wow, brings back very happy memories here. That's when we used to go out on our Monday explores. Everyone had Monday off back then, and you could drive straight in here. There was no fence, you could drive all the way up. So let's drive around to the other side and film the Tooths. And then I do want to find another building and see if it's still standing on the other side. I think it's called St. Joseph's Convent. We also explored that back in 2018-19. It had been struck by fire, so I don't know if it's been demolished, so we'll go have a look. I've just noticed this is your way in. So if anyone wants to do this place, you can crawl in under here. And I think if you stick on this side of the building, you'll be okay. It's just down that side where it triggers the warning microphone, I think it is. But I reckon you can get into this building. I know definitely you can get into this building from down here, because we did it back then as well. Just taking some pictures of all these buildings before I leave, and there's another hole here as well. Someone's tried to tie it up, some caretaker or something, but there's plenty of ways to get in if you really want to. If you haven't explored this place and you're willing to take the risk, you could even, you'll probably get wet down that way, but you could probably climb around the fence there and make your way in. Freight train. This runs right beside the Maltings. I'm just parked on the other side of this bridge here, car bridge. You've got to be careful when you walk down this road here. If you're looking for directions, it's where the Fitzroy Inn is, the historic Fitzroy Inn. So just type that in on Google, and that's your way down to the Maltings. There it is over there in the distance. Just make sure there's no cars coming, which there isn't. And this creek runs straight through the Maltings. The historic retreat, Fitzroy Inn. Let's head around the other side. I didn't notice what road this is, but we'll get a good look at the side of the building here. You can see everywhere where the fences have been cut. There's one bit there. So there's the Maltings. Well, the Tooths building, should I say. Jeez Christ, I want to be careful of snakes here. No one's looked after this bit of grass for a long, long time. I couldn't tell you if it's in the same condition or not. It does look like it's got more holes all along there. There's a bit just on the end of that building. There's a gaping hole. I've got me standing there. Andrew took a few pictures all those years ago. Look at the I think it's the tree that's growing on top of that of the silos there. I don't know if it's that tree, but that shrub definitely is growing on top of the concrete there. I'll get back up onto the road there and I'll film up from the other side there. Geez, the grass is long down there. Down here it's pretty short, but where I was standing over there, there's a little track down here. Back in those days, you could get in from any side. Look at all the the patchwork that everyone's done. There's a hole right there. And I don't think there's any security on this side. So if you want to explore this building, you don't have anyone to disturb you. I think that gate up there was completely open once upon a time, because I can remember walking up and down it. Early 1900s this was from. If you want to find out more about it, there's another hole there. Just type in the Tooth's Brewery or the Mittagong Maltings. That's where we came from on the other side there. So over this building is where I filmed. There's that building in the corner there that I said was the residence. We filmed that from the other side there. I think it's heritage listed. What they're going to do with it, I have no idea. CCTV in use. It says trespassers will be prosecuted. Some places you get might be prosecuted. Other places, because there's been so much destruction here over the years, I gather they don't want anyone in here. Easy enough to get in at night. Even if you do have security coming in, plenty of access points to escape from. So, well, there's your update of the Maltings. I'm going to head around now onto the main road again, and then on the other side over there is St. Joseph's Convent. As I said, that was burnt. Half of it was burnt down back in the early 2000s, so they may have demolished it since the last time we were there, but we'll go have a look and see. Just going to film this one more side before I take off. See if I can see that hole where I was standing in. Yeah, there it is there. Okay, so right there, it looks like a huge window or doorway. Andrew's taken some fantastic drone footage from inside there. Oh, actually, I've got a new camera and I can zoom in. I don't know what the quality is going to be like. Let's try it. Look at that. I don't know if that's blurry or what. We'll soon find out when I get home and watch it. Right about up there. You got to climb in from the other side and walk on the top level to get up there. And then the circle up the top there, I actually got up the top. That's right in the rafters. There's a few pictures of me standing where that circle is as well. Such a beautiful building. What a shame they've let it go to waste. And there's that residence that I was telling you about before. Straight down there, the caretaker used to live there, I think. That also suffered a fire some point in time over the years. So my other camera, my Panasonic Lumix, finally kicked the bucket on the Richmond Vale Explore. I accidentally dipped it into the muddy water and it never recovered. This one here apparently is an underwater camera, so we won't have any more problems in rain. I don't plan on using it underwater, but when we do get it being very wet in the winter months, we shouldn't have a problem anymore. Apparently it's water and shockproof.